Hi everybody, welcome to my penny go boom. This is a Wednesday update on ticker VIIC. What we're looking at here is the 1-day chart. So each one of these candles represents 1 day of price action. So as you can see today, we did close down. Today about 10%. After yesterday's move. But what I would like to point out, because a lot of people don't believe in charts, I would just like to show this red line right here at 0175. Now the reason this line comes up on me is because before this was support. So last week this line here acted as a support many times as the price rose up and established and broke through new resistances and supports. When the price did come down, it always it bounced off of this 0175 line. So on Monday, once we broke the support and the stock came down, you can see that the next support underneath that was right here at this green line at 0122. And you can see here that yesterday when the price came down, it bounced off of that support. And then yesterday again, when it went up, it bounced off the support again. But if you look at this line here at 0175, you can see that the price, the stock's having a problem going through this resistance. So just as this was a main support before, now this 0175 is acting as resistance. So the past 3 days, you can see here that when it broke up, it had a hard time holding above. But in the good news of things here, we are putting in a higher low. So even though it was a down day, we are putting in higher lows here. So hopefully going into tomorrow, we can try and break through this 0175 line and turn this back into a green line as a support. And then from there, we can start talking about getting over here. Actually, this green line, this is now a resistance. So once we get here to 022, we can try talking about breaking through that and making this a support. But until then, we need to get through this 0175 line and hold above it. Today's volume was around 31 million. Yesterday we were at 41, so on this big move here we had 41 million, and today it was a little lighter volume at 30 million. Another thing I like to point out too is this red line and this blue line. These are the top and bottoms of the Bollinger Band. Like I said many times before, when the price is usually rising and riding this upper Bollinger Band, the stock is healthy and going up. But a lot of times with Bollinger Bands, stocks like to trade inside these Bollinger Bands with kind of a little pattern here. So I'm hoping here, seeing that that the stock did bounce off the bottom of this Bollinger Band, and that and put in a newer a higher low here. But going into tomorrow, hopefully we can start to move back up to the middle top of the Bollinger Band. The 5 simple moving average is just below the 10-day simple moving. So again, it's gonna take more buying from the longs here, to push this back up, because this is a moving average which changes over time. On the MACD, you can see we're still well above the 0 line, but you can see that we are starting, as the price. Here, let me bring this in here so it's easier to see. When the price was rising here, you can see the MACD was rising as well. And then as we started to cut, we're coming down here. The price is starting to come down here in the MACD. So again, not the worst of charts. Still considering that when we look at this, when this big move started, we did move up considerable amount, and we are holding, a decent level of support. But we are going to need to go through this 0175 before we can, start to talk about the next resistances. So with that being said, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. I haven't looked at this yet. A little curious on how today's action went. So this right here is today, starting from this dotted line. You can see here, looking at the top of this Bollinger Band, you can see that, we're riding the top here. The stock was going higher. And then, once it fell off the top Bollinger, it kind of started trading sideways most of the day. And then towards the end of the day, the stock started to fall off a little bit. Seems that at the end of every day, the pattern has been with the stock that, people try to take it down. So it's going to really be up to the longs to try and, put in that bid support and get the stock to go back up. So other than that, there's really not a lot of new developments on this stock right now. Again, it is put in a higher low. Then that's the name of the game. I drew this support line here myself. Looking at some of the highs and the lows. Hopefully we can stay above this line right here as we start to move forward. And tomorrow we can turn this into a green, turn this green again, and get that 5 back over the 10. So we got a little bit of work to do here, but it's not too bad. I wouldn't freak out yet. Stock's doing okay. And we'll just have to update tomorrow and see what happens. See if we can break back into a an uptrend here. Sometimes I'm sorry guys, I'm really busy, so I may be missing a lot of things here, but I think I got some of the main points here. So if you like what I'm doing here, please follow me at my penny go boom on ihub, Twitter, and on YouTube. Thanks so much.